Hey, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen? Fanboys and fangirls, and as always, everyone else in between. It's Nintendo Sony 2011 era game, MannyWolverine. You guys are messaging shows and not for sports channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BitChute, Brighteon, maybe Odyssey, and a couple other places as well. And of course, Lair TV. Anyways, I know this came out about 2 days ago. I still want to talk about it. It's going to be 3 days old by the time you guys see it, but I do not care because it was extremely important. I guess it's Twitch drama news more than Twitter and beef drama news, so it's Twitch TV style news. So I'll leave the links in both of these videos in the description box below, or one of them. And there's more evidence. Crash Bandicoot 4, aka It's About Time, is going to be coming even earlier to the Nintendo Switch than we anticipated and predicted. And me as a Nintendo Sony fan, you already know I absolutely love the crap, rat's butt, out of the freaking both of these companies. Well, I don't agree with everything in their business standpoints and their monetization advertisement shit. That's a different story. That's the corporate side on like the organizational side. Links to description box down below. Cards on the side for both of these videos. Or not both these videos, both of these news articles that I read on. This comes from Harrison from Wrestling Edge. I usually don't read. I never really gave a rat's ass about wrestling. To me, most of it is just fake. It's just never appealed to me that much. I really like the MMA, UFC, and boxing a lot more because there's actual real blood that they're actually bleeding out of their mouths and their noses and shit. It's not fake. It's actually 100% real. It's not scripted. It's not staged. It's sort of not rigged. I know some boxing and MMA, UFC sort of fights are rigged, unfortunately. But it's just the freaking blood sport of it. It just gives me a freaking dang adrenaline rush, man. Absolutely high off of that, man. So this girl, I think her name's Stephanie Paige or just Paige, says that she will not leave Twitch. She likes to stand up for what is right. This comes from Harrison. Oh, this came from earlier today. I thought it was 2 days ago I heard about this. I heard about it from a few other places, like I think Repsia and a bunch of other people I followed. A few other fools. I think Optimus and another dude, I think, what was his name? Ah, man, I forgot. Yellow Flash, too, talked about it, too. But let's begin with this story. WWE issued a mandate that banned the WWE superstar from using third-party sites such as Twitch and Cameo. I've never heard of Cameo. Is that like a cam girl sort of website? I don't know. They have also had to give ownership of their own accounts to the company. Paige is very active on Twitch and has a huge following. She recently broke down on Twitch stream saying that she had enough of what WWE is telling her that she cannot stream on the site. This is almost as bad as the HoloLive girls that they can't own their own like original characters, OCs. And it sucks because a lot of them are from Japan. And I'm not saying it's anything bad about it, but anything bad that they say gets out of their contract and the business organization wise, if they break any of their things that they signed up to, because most of them want to be professional voice actors for the HoloLive girls. It's almost like the same situation with this. This is a real life, physical, flesh and bone, actual person Paige. This isn't a fake hologram, light and sound, fake persona anime character that they're creating. This is a real, actual person. This is what makes it way more worse compared to the HoloLive situations that happen with the drama. Only two people I follow in that is Woohoo Lad and another dude, Hero. They talk about it way more into depth, so I'll leave both their channels down below if you want to follow them. A lot more bigger channels than me. Let's continue on. After a lot of trouble in her personal life over the past few years, I haven't talked about a Twitter beef drama news in about 2-3 months. Finally found one that was good. Personal life, and over the past few years, she found Twitch as a solace, and the Twitch community helped her get through everything. She has no intention of leaving the site. During her latest stream, she provided an explanation on what she is saying. It goes on to say, the fact that you guys are just, I guess this is the live stream, there's a bunch of archive videos on it. If I find one, I'll try to leave one in the description box below so you can watch it yourself. I almost cried myself looking at this girl break down emotionally. It's fucking sad. Anyways, the fact that you guys are just here to support me all of the time in general is like, holy crap, this is wonderful and made me feel so much happier and better. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing because, you know, I don't have a lot going on, you guys. I really don't. I feel really happy today because all the support was given. I don't have a lot of things going on, so this is really special to me. I'm always one that speaks my mind. It's kind of bittersweet, but because I can get in trouble for being honest and having an opinion, it can be something very positive, which helps a lot of people. I like to stand up for what is right, for not to just me, but for everybody. I think it's very important to always carry yourself in a certain regard. I just want to carry myself in a way where people can look up to me and one day say, wow, she wasn't afraid to stand up for herself. I just feel like this is more of a role model. Okay. Because obviously I did something stupid stuff and I went crazy. I went through a crazy stage in my life for a couple of years now, and how it became. Oh yeah, a couple of years, but how I came out of that, I feel that I did a good job, and I want to continue to be a role model for people who, people that you could say do whatever you want that's right in the right way. We'll have to see whether or not she will be able to stay on Twitch or not. This comes from Fightful. Okay, I never heard about that. H to Fightful for the transcription. Yeah, so overall thoughts and opinions. I usually don't follow wrestling. Like I said, it's just not for me. I just never get big into it. I did play a few video games, like for the GameCube and the N64 a few times, which was at my cousin's place back in the day, because I didn't have an N64. I had the PS1, PS2. And then I had Xbox and the original 360, the old school shit. And after I think the 360 and the PS3 era, I stopped playing wrestling games because they kind of got boring, and it broke my interest, and I wasn't really crazy about it. But if you don't know who I'm talking about this chick right here, Paige. Very, very beautiful, beautiful, attractive woman. I swear to God, I'm not simping now. She's very, very super freaking pretty. Actually, this picture of her here, extremely gorgeous. And I heard she got into an accident like in 2017, or 2018. I think she hurt one of her hips or her lower legs, or her calves. They got disjointed. I think that's the reason she can do physical wrestling in WWE anymore. Real tragic, effed up story, man. Super beautiful, attractive woman, I swear. I'm not simping for that shit. It sucks that Twitch, hopefully Twitch or Amazon doesn't take her down, because if they do, that's really, really gonna suck. She stood up for what she believed in. Hopefully she doesn't get taken down by any of these billion-dollar people like Vince McMahon or Stephanie McMahon. Those are the CEO people I think that don't WWE. I've heard about their names a few times before in the past, so I'm very familiar with who they are. Anyways, let's continue on. Godspeed to this girl. Hopefully she's able to stay on Twitch, and these company organizations don't take down her brand, because she busted her ass literally for this. Anyways, let's get into the Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time news. Possibly going on Nintendo Switch. I hope it is. And sorry for this political garbage bullshit that's not real here. I didn't have a choice. This comes from Chris Carter from Destructoid. It's been a good few weeks the last time I read for them. There's more evidence to Crash Bandicoot 4 coming to the Switch. We already saw it coming. Crash 4 is a good, but better than I thought it would be. I'm still going through from the time poking my head into some of the tougher challenges. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. But I know some of the people are waiting for it to appear on a system of choice, PC or the Switch. There is good news in the front of that. So we already know that Crash 4 will be coming out to the Switch. Appeared to the game's official website platform before options. Before being unceremoniously, I haven't heard that name in a long time, that word in a long time, quelled. Plus, given the fact that eventually release with the Spyro Reignited trailer and Crash Trilogy in the Switch, it is very clear that Activision isn't leaving the Switch out. YouTube Canadian guy A agrees and uncovers new findings in Crash 4. I heard about him. Just like my boy Crystal Fisher and what was his name? Papagenos. I know those two talk a lot about Crash and Spyro news. Real good resources. I suggest you subscribe to them. Very, very cool, relaxed dudes. Alright, so we already know Crash Bandicoot 4 will be coming to the Switch as it appears. The game was, I already read this part. After musing the potential next generation versions of Crash 4, which is also clearly given now that we have an ESRB rating at 315 in the video section below, Canadian Guy A notes that it is a Switch profile in the in-file games that they explained that the Switch references multiple times in the code, including the notes for how Activision managed to optimize Switch edition for borrowing some tricks from Spyro Reignited. Whenever I hear Activision Blizzard now, I really hope there's no microtransaction DLC loot boxes, like nickeling, diming out players. So I'm a little bit concerned when I hear that name now. Let's continue. According to the file, the Switch could be looking at 720p resolution, docked and portable, with an educational guess of 30 FPS. That all checks out. This seems incredibly logical. With the sales, it will behoove Activision to make this successful sequel accessible as possible. That's what I meant to say. Anything that helps Crash 5 with the same developers, I am on board with it. There goes both the videos here. If you people want to check out the whole information yourself from Canadian Guy A. Very, very highly mega resourceful type of dude when it comes to Crash Bandicoot and Spyro news. And this comes from Chris Carter as well. Shout out to the author or journalist that made this thing, not urinals. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I really, really want to get this on the Switch. I still need to get a PS5, man. That's probably going to be May or June of next year, 2021, if we even get that far. I really hope we do. Please tell me this isn't a clickbait article. I'll be upset if it was. Anyways, shout out to this chick. I hope she, I don't know, files a lawsuit on them. Paige, if you ever watch this video, I highly doubt you do. Please keep doing your thing. Don't give up on fighting a good fight in WWE. Take these mother effers out, man. Seriously. They're a bunch of a-holes that only care about money and profit, and they're just using her as a soulless puppet, which sucks if that's true. Links to description box down below. Cartel, no sign. I'm done here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls, and as always, I'll talk as Nikki Komores. I will soon. I see you guys day of a night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay tuned more future content channel for the video game industry news, anime, manga news, internet news, and that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. My like sauerkraut. Ladies and goodbye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going out. Stay safe. And anything happens November 3rd, just letting you guys know. You guys are the greatest audience to still have. Peace. Deuces.